Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie and today I have a process video to share with you of a layout that I made using a sketch from Allison Davis. These are the photos that I'll be using of my youngest grandson. I've printed them on my new Epson PictureMate PM400 so that I could get the sizes that I wanted. If you're interested in the PictureMate, there is an affiliate link in the description box below. These photos measure just shy of 3 by 4. To begin, I went through my stash and pulled out this box of border stickers and border strips that I have organized in bundles by color, the way that I saw Janet at RTS Scrapbooking organize hers. I pulled out some of the red borders and these navy blue strips that I found. They were actually pieces of paper that I had cut down into strips, so they're actually scraps, not stickers. But I thought they went really well with the jeans that he's wearing in the photo. Then I went through my stash for birthday supplies and found this Simple Stories birthday line and thought that all the cake title was perfect for this Cake Smash photos. There were also some other embellishments like these numbers and some puffy stickers that I thought might come in handy. I also found this Echo Park paper line that had the reds and blues that I thought matched really well. And these were some of the papers that I thought would work really well with these photos. To get started, I wanted the photos to be in a strip across the page. Since they were printed with white borders all the way around all of the photos, I needed to trim the border off one of the photos and tape them to the other to give equal margins around all of them. I chose this red paper to form the largest block on the background and initially thought that I would use it on the right side of the page, but you'll see later that I changed that up. This border sticker was actually a washi tape, so I mounted it on white cardstock to make it show up more. It's not a part of the original sketch, but I felt that the photos needed a shelf to ground them. You'll see at this point I trimmed the red paper and moved it over to the left side of the page and put the remaining piece on the right side. Once I adhered the photo block, it was time to look for embellishments. Allison's sketch called for stars, but hearts were a better fit for these photos. I pulled out my Elizabeth Craft stitched heart dies and began a rough placement of where I wanted the hearts to go. I also needed some smaller hearts, so I pulled out my heart punch and some tiny heart dies and used scraps of red and gold mirror paper to cut out the smaller hearts. Here you can see me layering the hearts to make them a little thicker. I wanted to add some extra dimension to the page. I used an old cutting mat that I cut down to keep the pieces in place while I worked. The little jewel picker is helpful for positioning them. You can see that I used multiple layers on different sized hearts. While I'm assembling all these hearts, it's probably a good time to remind you to like this video and subscribe if you haven't yet. I truly appreciate all the time you spend watching my videos and really love to read your comments. So if you haven't yet, please hit that like button and subscribe. Now comes the time to put it all together. I began by placing the largest hearts and then scattered the smaller ones around them. I had wanted to get this number 1 on the page since that was one of the initial items that I pulled from my stash to use, and this is, after all, his first birthday, but I really struggled with placement of where I should put it. So I'm skipping to the end of my layout here. This one is, I believe, finished. You'll see that I had planned to use this particular number 1, but I really wasn't loving the shade of blue. It just didn't seem to go with this. So I ended up cutting this one on my Cricut using a Bow Bunny double dot paper. I think it was called Dark Denim. Then I went and I added these cute little hearts. It's Valentine's right now, or just before, a week before Valentine's Day when I'm filming this. And so I was able to pick up these little wood veneer hearts and the enamel hearts at my local Michael's, and I thought they would be really cute to just add in a little more detail. Also with the blue, I wanted to put my journaling up here, and I really had to search for a label to put up there. I didn't have anything that really worked. Again, the color, this dark blue is really, really hard to find. All of the paper lines I have, and I have a lot, everything was too bright or too light or too green or too purple, whatever. And I wish I had more of this paper. It was an old line from American Crafts from several years ago. I know I have the paper pad here somewhere, but I can't find it. So I did the best I could with it. But I did go and I found that Pink Fresh has an ink that's called Stargazer, and I think it went pretty well. I got it nice and dark, so I think that worked. And I used my Elizabeth Craft Planner Essential stamps. These are labels. The item number is CS133, retro labels, if you're interested in those. So I wish I could show you his cute little face because he is adorable, but for privacy reasons, I do have it covered up. Anyway, this is my interpretation of the January sketch from Allison Davis in her SCT class. She's running the class all year. Each month she has a different sketch and a lesson to go along with it, and multiple varieties or variations on that sketch. So check it out. You can go to scrapbookandcardstoday.com and sign up for the class. You won't regret it. It really is great. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this process video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, I would appreciate you subscribing. I just went over 800 subscribers this week, and I was so excited. So now I'm shooting for 1,000. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.